Previously on Survivor, the players were swapped into a new ferocity, a new base squad, and a new tribe, Mankato. Dylan took individual immunity and ensured his tribe would face tribal council. On New Ferocity, Michael and Susan quickly paired up.
Okay, I don't really care what team you're on, but we're now on the same team.
Yeah.
So
I'm all in with you.
And planned on getting rid of Alex or Kevel. On New Base Squad, Emily, Faith, Taylor, and Dawn collectively decided Knock Me should go first. On Mankato, Dylan took charge and prepared a unanimous vote against Swale.
Right now, I can control the vote.
But the formation of a new alliance, Suicide Squad, led to an alternative plan.
Wait, let's get him out while we can, because we can use Swale's swing vote to get Thomas out.
Thomas blindsided 3-2. 14 are left. Who will be going home tonight?
It's a lovely night.
Yep. At least it's not raining.
Or snowing.
Yep.
Or hailing.
I'm very, very upset by the outcome of that. I wouldn't say I was pissed after what happened. It was more of like I was so shocked that the emotions weren't really like registering. Like, even though I didn't think Shayna trusted me, I thought she was going to vote with me. Daniela, I honestly think it's not because she's like playing smart. I think it's because she was playing dumb.
It's not a thing of going against you.
It's also just like
The one thing that does make me nervous though is if we do get to like the next challenge, Swale is a lot weaker of a player than Thomas.
Plan worked, thank God.
And it just seemed like you had to deal with Thomas when you got it. So like
We know that you're with us. It's not that. It's just it's like
it wasn't against you. It was just
it really wasn't.
Or it's worse in the sense that he like doesn't trust us at all. But I mean, he also took the necklace without telling us at all, and like right before said that he wasn't going to.
Yeah, I mean, I guess definitely next challenge we're gonna really need to step it up because
If it's eating, I got it. I like eating things.
well, I need to go because I do need to work on stuff. But before we do anything, I do want to talk about stuff.
Everyone's like, we don't want him in the merge, and I feel like me and Daniela have like this responsibility to get him out while we're on this team.
Dude, I actually feel bad. Thomas is so fucking nice. I like Thomas better than Swale.
It's just, it was game. Yeah, it'll make us weaker, but that is the point.
Suicide Squad.
I know, we purposely lose challenges so we can get strong players out.
I mean, yeah, of course he's mad and like obviously he doesn't trust us. What is he gonna do here?
It's more that he has connections to Alex and Kevel and this could come back to
I
us.
don't know.
So Alex doesn't know that I'm still in the game. So it's crazy how Tribal went, but yeah.
I'm sorry. Tribal was already going on, and I had several texts from Swale, and it was like, vote for Swale or vote for Thomas, and I had no idea what it was talking about. I already knew that he was going home. Then he texted me, he's like, hey, are you in the building? I was like, yeah. He's like, let me find you. I like saw him, and I like started crying. He like didn't even tell me. I'm just like, oh my gosh, are you eliminated? Are you eliminated? He like wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
This is weird.
It's okay. Yeah, all of us.
It's happy. It's happy. I'm not like, yeah.
I'm not happy about how today went. I am pissed at Daniela. I am pissed at Shayna. I could have gotten either of them out today, and I decided not to because I thought I was going to work with them. And that's just not how it went. Right now, I'm going over. I'm going to meet with Alex, tell her what happened. I texted her. She's pissed. Very pissed. Daniela kind of went behind my back, voted for Thomas, which is a real shame because I wanted to work with Thomas. I really like Thomas.
Yeah.
He was cool.
I honestly can't believe Swale is still in the game. All I've heard from Ferocity, old Ferocity, is that Swale, every round his name has come up, and for him to still be in the game, I don't know what he said to them,
She's Shayna, but
what type of ally is Shayna? Shayna hides behind Dawn, and she's not on the same team as Dawn anymore.
I don't even know if I want to reach out to Daniela. Like, I don't even know what's the fucking point anymore.
I mean, you do.
But I do.
You want to be mad at her until she feels really bad about it, and then.
Yeah. Oh, they know I was pissed.
Good.
I mean,
you're not worried about getting their forgiveness. You're worried about getting them on your side again.
Daniela had the choice which majority she wanted to be in. She was going to be the majority either way. And she chose the weakest majority in the whole game. There is no way Shayna, Swale, and Daniela as a trio is any sort of threat to anybody.
The weak have to stick together. Well, I mean...
The weak are going to get killed.
Yeah.
The weak don't make it.
The weak get eaten. Yeah. But I guess the strong get blindsided, so...
All you have in this game is your word, and if you don't follow your word, then you become untrustworthy. And she's untrustworthy.
You can trust us. We were your allies since the beginning. I've tried to tell you literally everything. I kept you informed of everything, every single thing I said to Swale, everything I said to Thomas. I told you what we wanted to do, and I told you what we were going to do this. So.
And we genuinely did trust you, which is why Dylan even grabbed the thing in the first place.
Yeah, I grabbed the thing because I trusted you. And now, I mean, I hope that I can trust you. I don't know how much I can trust Shayna. Just because Dawn does not like me, Shayna does not like me. It's basically Dawn, Shayna, and Taylor, and they want to get rid of us. They want to get rid of you, they want to get rid of me, they want to get rid of others, they want to get rid of Kevin. They really don't like us.
I make rash decisions now. I make rash decisions. I was very against it at first. Dylan convinced me, which it made a lot of sense, and it still makes a lot of sense. I have more of a chance of winning the whole game with Dylan and Alex.
I realized I fucked up. It set in how much I fucked up. I know that you guys are aligned with Kevin, which is totally fine. You guys can do whatever. I'm not gonna care. Well, I mean, care because future game, but I'm not gonna hold that against you because obviously that's what you do in this game. You align yourself with people. But with Kevel comes Dawn. With Dawn comes Shayna. With Shayna comes Taylor. Meaning all of Base Squad knows everything if I tell you guys anything. I was getting paranoid that with that you guys were getting closer and also getting closer to Kevel, that I would be on the outs. And so you said that you saw yourself aligned with me, and I didn't feel that strong in our alliance. So the fact that you started walking with Thomas freaked me out, because then I was like, oh shit, he's gonna flip on one of us.
Daniela, she seemed really apologetic. She was explaining where she was coming from, which I understand a little bit more. I mean, I'm still not 100% on her, but I know that there's certain things I can do to kind of get her back on my side.
I mean, at this point, I genuinely think our next one is Shayna absolutely wants to get rid of me. I had...
After Splinter, you just revote, and I feel like...
Well, maybe you guys should target Shayna, because Swale can't afford to care right now.
Good, that was clutch. I like that.
Yo, I was actually really nervous. I didn't know if we had it in us to get Thomas out. Okay. So now we're we're finally kind of in a position to kind of run this game. The tribe swap actually helped
us a lot.
Yeah.
The whole us being on 2 people on 2 teams, instead of 3, that's actually the greatest thing. It's so lucky.
And so that was basically our first success with Suicide Squad. All the girls in there are like so like hyped, with like they're like so happy that they got their first win against Dylan, and like they're so glad to be Suicide Squad. And they're so happy. It's like we got one win. Like there's still the entire war to go through. Like I'm not here to just like take one dub at a time. I actually want to win the whole game.
But we're gonna go far. Like no matter what, I think we actually have like the biggest alliance, I think, out of anybody like now, because getting rid of Thomas, like Susan's alliance, that's like over with basically.
As of right now, like our plan is actually to like losing challenges is fine.
Like it's all up from here.
Oh yeah, we're good. Alright, first we can get Swally and Dylan out next, like no matter what, if they throw that challenge. And then for our team, we I guess all agreed on Naki, I guess, right?
It's just so important to talk to Emily and Faith right now. Though. I'm kind of nervous that Naki's not going to talk to us. Like he's going to talk to them too.
Is he going to talk to anybody at all? I don't know why he's like not playing the game.
The thing with Naki is that I don't get the sense that he is really playing the game that strategically. You know, he hasn't really like reached out to me or anyone else to build like alliances, and I know he's like really busy. Within our alliance, do you feel like we trust each other the most, and then it would be Shayna, right?
Yeah.
And then Daniela. You're cool with that?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Taylor basically wants a real alliance with me, like stronger than anybody else's. I'm fine with that. Like, it doesn't matter. I'll see how it goes in the future.
I ran into Faith in between classes. We stopped and we talked for like 30 minutes. How close have you gone with
I talked to him yesterday just to like catch up to see how like where we stood with each other, and he basically said like, yeah, he's like takes pride in being like the top ranked player, but you know, he's someone I can trust. If like he like basically kind of opened the door and was like, okay, you can trust me.
Okay. He's an interesting player because I heard rumors that he's gonna try to throw the challenge.
Oh really?
I don't know if he is, but I just want to like warn you to be careful. And like it's not you. He wants to take out Naki.
Well, that's what we kind of said. Like we all kind of already determined if we lose, Naki's gonna go out.
Right. Faith is really honest. She tells me a lot of stuff. I feel comfortable telling her stuff too. I definitely trust her as a strong ally on the other team, and she kind of like replaced Abel in that role right when I needed her. Don's literally talking to everyone.
Yeah.
Like he already has a relationship with everyone, which is really scary.
Because everyone thinks he's cool with,
He started like developing this real big like dislike of Dylan.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He was like, he doesn't like Dylan at all and he doesn't trust him.
Yeah, so it wasn't even like being Kevel. I think it was just Dylan, and I don't really understand. Like I don't know like when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Dang.
Faith is looked at in this game as a very competitive player, but not necessarily a threat, which is pretty unique.
But yeah, like I won't even be there tonight because I have initiation, and he already knew that, so I was like, okay, like not a big deal. And we only needed 4 people anyway for the challenge. But then Naki texted the group me last night at like last minute ever and was like, oh JK, something came up, I can't do the challenge. So we're only gonna have so we're only gonna have 3 people there.
Yeah.
And then Don texted the group me and was like, oh, I'm not worried. Because if we go to travel once, then everyone is okay with voting out Naki. But if we have to go again, I don't really know who we would target. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, the 2v2 vote is definitely the hardest.
It's 2 Ferocity, 2 Base Squad. So like you would.
And you wouldn't go against Emily, right?
She's like the most loyal player playing this game, and she's probably the nicest player. Like that's like her weakness and her strength.
Yeah. You know you can trust her.
I can trust her like 100%.
You could target Taylor and get her to vote out Dawn.
The 3 girls purposely throw the next challenge and vote out Dawn like a blindside. But that would actually be really. I don't think anyone would expect that.
No,
and
he wouldn't expect that.
It'd be a huge power
That would be
move.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, girls, fucking girls.
Dude, but that's just like an idea.
He's trying to take out all the guys.
Don't go like tell anybody that.
Oh no.
Okay.
No, trust me, I want this to happen, so I'm not telling anybody. I really trust her in terms of moving forward. For my tribe, just out of curiosity, what do you think is a better game plan? Voting out Michael or voting out Toby? Toby meet with Susan later, and I'm trying to think like what, because the only thing that scares me about Michael is that he's really close to Swally.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest threat on that tribe, on Dylan's tribe, is Swale, just because he's been able to talk himself out of one vote. So if you can weaken him in any way, then I'd say take out Michael. Like, let's say Tony does make the merge, everyone's like, what the fuck, Tony's still here. He's gonna be an easy vote.
Yeah.
That would save one of us, you know?
Hello. top women of the game talking right now.
Yeah, hey. So, welcome to Ferrari.
Susan, I really like and I think has been a strong player since the beginning. I hope she wants to work with me also, and that we can, me, Susan, and Kemal can be the majority on our tribe and take out Michael.
So, just out of curiosity, who would you like think that you'd?
That's like hard because I don't even know. Like, because for one, I want to see what this challenge is going to be, because a lot of time, it's like we've been to tribal now 4 times.
Yeah.
And a lot of it like came down to like how the challenge went. Like if someone like did something during the challenge that was like sketchy or something. I don't even know your team. Like the only person I know like well is Tony. Because he was on.
Oh really?
Because he was on my tribe.
And Michael was on your floor. So
yeah, Michael. No, I live on the 5th floor. I'm just
okay.
always on the 8th floor because of like friend stuff. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, like I see him around, but like we've never like legitimately talked about Survivor.
Are you guys close like in any sort of like?
No, he's a sophomore. Like I'm super senior. Like
me and Alex have actually been talking a lot, so I feel pretty comfortable with her, but not to the point where I don't think I would 100% trust her, because like when we met I couldn't even tell her exactly who I wanted to vote off. She's really tight with Dylan, and Dylan's a big threat.
As you can see, Thomas was voted out at the last tribal council. So tribal immunity is back up for grabs. The challenge we are doing this time is called an Apache Relay. There are 4 parts to it, so I'm going to walk you through it.
First part is wheelbarrow. 2 pairs will participate. They will go touch the line and return before the next pair goes. Second part is eating. 1 person will eat 3 stale chicken tenders and drink some warm, flat soda. Third part is endurance. 1 person will run up 6 dominoes, up Xfinity stairs, 1 at a time. Fourth part is dominoes. 1 person will place dominoes on a plank so that when the start of the chain is pushed, the last domino will fall off the edge.
Hey, now there's another twist to this challenge. The first team to complete this will get immunity. The second team will go to tribal council tomorrow. The third team, the team that does not finish, will go to tribal council tonight.
Okay, so eating, you got the stairs. In shorts, like my legs are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it right.
I mean, you can wait.
Yeah, I'll just take them off when he's doing the eating. Yeah. Do the whole thing in my boxers.
I made a.
Make for some good TV.
Yeah, some large size TV.
He said this time.
Whoa!
He said it.
First tribe to win gets immunity. Second goes to tribal tomorrow. Third goes to tribal tonight. Survivors ready? Go! A squad is falling behind here.
Okay.
Alright, Ferocity is already on to their second pair. Dylan and then Yella, quickly, race across. Tony is struggling to stay up. Base squad is far behind. Mankato is moving on. Swally is running over to eat the food. It is Tony for Veracity, Swale for Mankato. Who is for Base Squad?
Tony, eat!
Oh, Base Squad's still over there. And Don rushes over. Tony is having trouble eating these tenders. Don, you didn't finish one yet.
You got it, Don. You got it. Come on, don't miss it.
Swale is increasing the lead for Mankato. Tony looks like he's going to bark.
Come on, Tony. You got it, Tony.
You got it, Don. You got it. You finish strong. You got it. You got this.
Almost, Swally, almost. You got this, Swally.
Swally is almost done. All he has to do is finish his Coke. Sorry, Pepsi. Grab Pepsi.
That's cool.
You got it. I'm done.
And Swally's good. Throw it. Get going. And Kratos, keep increasing that.
I have not contributed to this.
Come on, nearly done. Don just has a mouthful left. Tony is nearly done. Don has one mouthful. He is almost.
Let's go, Don.
Open your mouth.
Yes.
Don is good. Taylor's off. She has a lot of time to catch up on.
Come on, man.
Tony is still here. He's almost done. Tony has been struggling on this. Is he done? Tony, you're good.
All right.
Susan is off.
Go, go, go.
It is now a race.
Let's go, Susan.
Dylan, Taylor, and Susan. Taylor's back down collecting another piece. This is not an easy challenge. Here comes Susan, back for her next piece. She has a lot of time that she needs to catch up on. Taylor is back down. Back. Mankato has a very large lead right now.
Come on.
But it seems like Susan and Taylor are doing a great job catching up. Dylan is back down for what seems to be his final pieces. Taylor and Susan are clearly winded. Do not give up. You do not want to go to Tribal Council. Susan and Taylor, winded, fighting for second place right now. Once Dylan gets back to the table, you may start. Go. Mankato may start with the dominoes. Mankato is increasing their lead. Susan is back down. Susan has flexed second place from Base Squad. Can she continue? This is her last piece. This is Taylor's last piece. Base Squad is in third place right now. If they do not want to go to Tribal Council tonight, they gotta pick it up. Ferocity may start. Good. Taylor, you gotta make it to the table. Table.
Yes, Taylor. Come on.
Base Squad, you may start. It is anyone's game. The lead that Mankato had is now gone. Daniela's strategy seems to be working. Base Squad having trouble starting up. Ferocity trying a different kind of strategy. Mankato is still in the lead, but a stray gust of wind could ruin everything. It is up to Emily and it is up to Kevel to win this immunity for their tribe and avoid Tribal Council. Where one of them will be sent home tonight, another tomorrow. Daniela's stack has fallen over. All three tribes struggling to make a chain that will not fall down. Mankato starting to get some semblance of a staff. Ferocity getting close. Question is, are the Dominoes close enough that they would in fact make a chain? Ferocity has now taken the lead in this challenge. Base Squad made up a lot of time. They are very close. Closer to the edge, but will this chain work?
See that works. Yep.
Game, Base Squad seems like they've almost got it. The wind is really strong.
No!
Mankato trying a new strategy again. Ferocity is testing it out. Who will get second place? One of you is going home tonight. Ferocity, immunity is yours. You will not be going to tribal council. It is still between Base Squad and Mankato. Mankato has made a lot of progress. This could cinch second place for them.
Am I okay? Can I do it?
We stay out here all night. And as I say, if one of the teams wants to elect to just go tonight, we can end it here. Taylor, making some progress.
Thanks, Anders.
And as I say, the wind chunk says not fucking.
Alright, we're taking the L. We're taking the L. We lose. We're at third place.
Base Squad has decided to resign and take third place.
We're third.
Which means Mankato gets second. Woo! You didn't give up, and now you get to go to tribal tomorrow.
I think that with the new Base Squad, the whole idea stands that they don't know, like, they haven't been able to test their relationships because they haven't been to tribal. So 4 of us just kind of need to stick together, vote out Knock Me. So that's like what I am counting on right now because I don't really have another option at this point.
I think that you two should talk to him and be like, Base Squad for life.
He hasn't done any professionals. He's not trying out the challenge.
I don't even think he's in the game.
I mean, like, he's basically out already, kind of. No one's really that worried about Knock Me. You guys won't be, like, too sad that Knock Me's out.
He wasn't really
here,
here,
so... He was a, like, non-factor, I feel like, in the game after the first one.
But will he be at tribal?
Yeah.
Don't make it say no.
It's just like Anders talking to no one to try to smoke.
Someone sits in for
like
him.
no one.
Like someone's
puts out an imaginary fire.
Everyone else does something, not he does nothing.
I think there's someone else who does nothing.
Say it.
Anders.
It's kind of difficult right now for me to be able to say, like, with complete confidence that there's like a solid like majority alliance on our tribe. I know me and Dawn are super tight, and Faith and Emily are super tight. It's just a matter of like whether they would want to work with me and Dawn to vote out Knock Me.
So I definitely think it's gonna be unanimous. Knock Me. I don't know. They look pretty serious,
which helps us out because then it's like 2-2, like original Ferocity and then original Base Squad. Yeah.
If we lose more than one time, then it's Dawn and Taylor and me and Faith, and one of those pairs is gonna have to split up. Faith, I think she's really loyal. She's a good player. I do trust her, and as my closest alliance, I would like to see her in the merge.
The issue is if we lose in this tribe again, and then one of the four of us, then
what I was thinking, if we lose again, I think the best power move to do would be to blindside Dawn and form like an all-girls alliance. Because I don't want to see him at the merge, because I think individually he's a threat to all of us because he's talking to everybody and making everyone feel safe.
So I know I'm gonna stick with Dawn, like Dawn for life, but because we just didn't have enough time. We didn't have enough time to like be a team, so I can't really say like who's strong, who's weak. But yeah, something tells me I'm gonna, at the end of tonight, I'm probably gonna stick around with the original Base Squad.
Flop down and our more comfy bench seats right there.
Yeah. I literally think this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, some of you, to Tribal Council.
We have two tribal virgins. No, three.
Oh yeah, 3 Tribal Virgins. Faith, this is your 5th Tribal Council. What's it feel like?
Actually, it's gotten a lot calmer as we've like gotten more tribal in. We kind of already know how it's gonna go. Me and Emily have done this, and it kind of helps not having a super large amount of time before challenge and tribal, because that's when everything crazy happens. So it's kind of nice to just get it out of the way and done with, and have like the final vote be voted.
So Taylor, this is new Base Squad. How does new Base Squad compare to old Base Squad?
Like with the smaller tribe, it's been kind of like a more intimate type of feeling. I feel like I've gotten a chance to know a lot of people like much better than I did before.
Knock Me, how does this compare to old Base Squad?
I think we lost a lot of key players from the old Base Squad. I mean, there was a reason we didn't travel anytime. We got some of the better players from Ferocity.
Who do you think the key players were from Base Squad? Just think.
Well, I must say the 3 of us here. I'm like not even trying to say it to save my ass. I'm being really serious. Like I would say us 3 along with Alex, Daniela, Dylan, Kevin.
So everyone except for Shannon and Michael. So Emily, how does new Base Squad compare to old Ferocity?
You know, Don was picking the numbers. You know, I was really psyched when he picked my number first, and then kind of every single person that was added, I felt really good about it. I mean, Faye's my girl. We've been together like on the same tribe at 5 tribal councils now, so it was good to see her. Taylor and Knock Me also. Like I don't know you guys like really well just because of we've been on different tribes, but I think we've really like in the last couple of days connected well, and I feel really good about our tribe.
All right, so Don, how are you voting tonight? What's the criteria at this point for how you're voting?
Me, I'm probably gonna vote for the people I've honestly talked to the most and just made like actual connections with, and I feel like deserve to be in the game like the most.
Well, what does that mean, deserve to be in the game? I mean, everyone here went through the same process. They all in some way deserve to be in this game.
Well, alright, basically I'm probably gonna end up voting for you, Knock Me. I'm just gonna say it. No hard feelings, but like I've actually talked to everyone else.
Knock Me, is this a shock to you?
Man, I love Don. Don's the man. This wouldn't be his first time voting me. He voted me on the first time, and he said he voted for me like arbitrarily. I mean, the very fact that I couldn't make it tonight doesn't speak to my commitment at all. I've never missed a single game. I've never missed any kind of event. I made it to all the socials, besides for like going out to the bars.
This is so different from all the other tribals I've been to. This is like a new experience.
Yeah, they're like coined the term swallaying. It's when you like just talk, but you don't really say any, like you don't get to the point. You just gotta like talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see this as an opportunity for Ferocity to maybe take the upper hand and get rid of a base squad member?
At this point, I don't think me and Emily are thinking in terms of old ferocity anymore. You know, even if Knock Me does go, that still leaves us 2-2. Like, that wouldn't put us at an advantage or a disadvantage. Like, I think old ferocity is just, like, a thing of the past, just because, like, I got the girl I wanted. Like, I think, honestly, like, if you have, like, anything to say, like, to try to save yourself.
Well, can I say something first, though? Because, I mean, like, Knock Me, nothing against you. It didn't really make me feel comfortable in the fact that you haven't really, like, reached out to any of us to talk. It's just, you know, like, all of us have been trying to bond with each other and talk and, like, send out messages and meet up, like, outside of challenges and things, but, like, I haven't really heard from you, and I don't know if anybody else has heard from you, but that's just what's happened.
I live on the total opposite side of campus. I don't live on campus. I don't have a dining plan. And so type of events where it's like, oh, let's go like grab a quick bite at the campus diner. That's not called a quick bite for me. That's called like an actual event. That's like schedule it in the planner, because that's kind of like how my life has to function outside of the game. So like bringing things in like that is kind of irrelevant. I feel that I actually have met like up with people enough. Unfortunately, Taylor, not you, but other players. My strategy was to have no strategy.
Survivor's cool because, you know, Faith and I should be the ones sitting, I don't know if we should be, but we expected to be the ones sitting here fighting for our lives the way Knock Me's fighting for his, and it's just, Survivor's cool.
All right, well with that, we are going to get to the votes.
Taylor, you are a great girl.
Thanks for not reaching out to anyone, man. You saved my butt. Oh shit, I forgot to. Yeah, I'm sorry.
If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright. Once the votes have been read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Knock Me. Second vote. Taylor. That is 1 vote Knock Me, 1 vote Taylor, 3 votes left. Third vote. 5 other votes. Knock Me. That is 2 votes Knock Me, 1 vote Taylor. 6th person voted out of Survivor Maryland, New Beginnings. Knock Me. That's enough? So new base squad. Seems like you've gotten rid of the easy vote on the tribe. Let's hope you don't have to come to another tribal council. We'll see exactly what this trust you have is. That's all I have to say.
A few things. First off, this is a sick club. Survivor's awesome. I had such a good time while I was in it. I really loved the original base squad. Unfortunately, this new base squad didn't think the same of me as I thought of them, and that's okay because that's the way the game works.
Did you guys know me and Don got spied on by one of Dylan's?
Oh hell yeah, that shit happened.
How did you guys find out that she found out and was texting him?
Kelvin told me.
I didn't always 100% trust Don because he did always seem like he was talking to everyone. And the fact that he's talking to everyone already started my suspicion that he's playing way more than I thought that he was.
Guys, I am very in favor of waiting till the merge to take out Dylan. I'm scared for my life in this game. Because if you guys have faith in Emily, then that's 6 and like
Yeah, then we're
the
good.
other person, like the other people that will be brought up will be like Tony, like.
It's improbable that he'll use his idol.
The idol is like a huge concern.
In my head, if he doesn't play the idol and you guys vote the way you do, what happens?
Then Swallow's out, and then we really cannot lose again.
Okay. If he
But
does
also,
play the idol, who will be out?
Swallow.
Swallow
Yeah.
will be out?
Yeah.
Oh, so either way, Swallow's out next vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We make Dylan think that we are gonna vote him out, and then during tribal we actually don't vote for him and we vote for Swale, and then Dylan plays his idol, and then the idol is taken out, and then the following challenge we can vote him out.
Isn't a film, that's why I'm dressed weird, I swear. Okay.
I thought this was normal attire.
Moving forward, I need to keep my trios on both sides to keep me safe. I need to use them to move forward. I would not get Dylan out. I would like to not get Shayna or Dylan, but Alex mentioned possibly going for Shayna, and I'm gonna make sure that we just go for Swale. I do think that we should wait on Shayna for next time.
Shayna, I flat out do not trust. And I'm not saying that I don't trust you, but it does make me nervous that you're protecting her.
Yeah.
Daniela, I'd like to see as my ally right now, but it's like I don't just give out second chances like there can be.
I feel much more comfortable with having Swale because if the merge comes soon, I don't want Shayna in it, and I don't want to wait. And I guess this is kind of your thought before when you were getting rid of Thomas. I'm having the same fear, except now it's substantiated because now I know that Shayna and Don are talking. But how do I know that after this meeting you're not just going to go and tell Shayna everything that we're saying?
And honestly, you won't know until I prove it to you. And I'm saying that I'm okay with you being uncomfortable because that will be proven to you later. What their plans currently are get rid of Swale now, get rid of you next, and we'll be there, it'll be three of us, that if we 100% get rid of Shayna. So that I feel like there's no actual worry of us getting to merge, unless we lose again.
We don't weaken him by getting rid of Swale, we strengthen him by getting rid of Swale. And
Yeah, you make him think he's bigger and bigger and bigger until you chop him down.
Well, it's not even making him think he's bigger, it's making him bigger.
I mean, she sees Don as stronger. Right now, I see Don as stronger too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He's manipulating and he's lying and he's building this wall around him of people that are gonna vote his way.
They're so scared that you have the idol. They're so sure you have the idol.
So I'll tell you what I did last night. I made a fake idol.
Okay. Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So here, I'll get it out. Okay. Made it out of duct tape and beads and a coaster.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
It does look something like Anders would put together.
Yeah.
You shitty quality Anders.
Putting cards on the table, it was me, Alex, Kevel, and we all trusted each other. Kevel started talking to Don, and then he started talking to Don too much. And now that you're telling me that Kevel has talked to Don even more, Kevel is no longer in the picture in terms of who we trust. Well, I mean, you're telling me that he's close to Kevel, and you're telling me.
I mean, I just heard that Kevel told him about the messages.
And that was something that I literally told Alex and Kevel. I want you to know that I am fundamentally disagreeing about the way that we're trying to play. I hope that you see that I see Shayna as so much bigger of a threat than Swale. Shayna, I cannot swing. I know that I can't. She's the closest person to Don right now. Swale, I think that we can swing.
Otherwise, I'm just playing a really dangerous game, stuck in between these people that it's rough.
Okay, and we can 100% trust each other?
Yes.
I have something else to show you.
Okay. Oh gosh.
It's the real idol.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Would you made a fake one just for this
Yes.
then? Oh my god.
Just in case I felt like I couldn't trust you at the end of it. But this is the real one.
That's so cute. Aw, this is a little bit nicer quality than the one you made, but really not that much. Andrew, you're still slacking.
Yes, no.
I told her that I had the idol just because not only will that get her on my side if I think that she's on my side, but that'll make her know that she better think twice, and Shayna better think twice if she's telling Shayna before she votes for me. If I want to make it to merge, I need to play smart.
So, Mankato, welcome back to your second tribal. Swale, you got 2 votes. How did you feel that last vote?
I wasn't too surprised I got votes, being that there was a majority of base squad.
So, the fact that there is 3 base squad and only 1 ferocity, do you think that it's going to be an easy vote tonight? It's going to be you?
Any vote can be an easy vote if people know what they're doing, so I feel like with base squad, that could be the case, and obviously that puts me in a tough situation here.
Dylan, what is this vote for you?
I want to put the best team forward. That's what I want to say. So just looking at past challenges and looking especially at the last challenges, my vote kind of, I guess I'm going in the direction of I want to put the best tribe forward for when we're facing 2 other tribes that have proven to be pretty strong.
Shayna, last time the votes were 3-2. Yes. Do you guys know where the votes landed?
Me, Daniela, and Swale voted for Thomas. Dylan and Thomas voted for Swale.
I mean, I was surprised, I guess I'll say. I'd like to be on, I'd like to have the mindset that like base squad does stick together, but I mean, that didn't really happen last time, so I think that people will see my strength and challenges and see that I am fully dedicated, and my main goal isn't to try to put others down or to get others out, but it's to win. So I mean, I hope that people will just kind of like be objective with this vote and see that if they want to keep winning challenges, they don't want to be back here, they should pick me because I proved myself to try my hardest.
Okay, so let's say you do make it through this vote. There are 3 of you. Do you think the 3 Mankato will stay strong in the merge?
With a smaller tribe, you get to have more genuine conversation with people, and I feel like you get to stick more together, I think, going into the merge.
Dylan, do you think if you're in the 3 that the 3 will stay strong in merge?
I mean, I would hope so. Merge is definitely a place where a lot of what happened before doesn't matter as much. So, I mean, once you go into merge, you might find yourself working with people that you didn't really see yourself working with before.
Daniela, so last vote it was 3-2. Dylan was in the minority. Is it going to be 3-1 tonight?
I think it's going to be
3-1. Shayna, do you feel like it's going to be 3-1?
That might happen, but you never know how people will vote. Maybe they're lying to you.
I have confidence that people on this tribe will see the right direction to go and see that if they don't want to be back here sitting on this bench after the next challenge, then it's not going to be that way.
Obviously, always been a number down, always been on the bottom of the tribe. Like, you know, I feel like I came so far, and it's like at this point, you know, I've seen the door so close to the point. You know, I feel like I have to prove myself, and I want people to understand that, hey, I'm here for them.
All right. With that, we're going to get to the votes. Swale, you may start.
Let me look cute, hold on. You're awesome.
Okay. Alright. I feel extremely guilty for this person. I'm sorry that I'm like manipulating you, but I gotta stay in the game. And if it's not you, it's probably me. Or it's a tie and it's me, because I would lose the challenge. I really hope Dylan plays his idol, because I'm trying to get rid of that.
This could be my last tribal, hopefully not. I'm not going to play an idol. If Daniela is the one that's conning me and she's playing me, then she's done an excellent job, and I'll say bravo. On the off chance, which I'm hoping isn't an off chance, the off chance that I can trust her, then hopefully this is the name that's going home.
Okay, well, I don't have my glasses because I forgot them. Sucks to be me because I can't see for shit. Y'all, I don't know if this is gonna fuck me over post-merge. It probably will. I hope this doesn't fuck me over.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes have been read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Swale. Second vote. Shayna. That is 1 vote Shayna, 1 vote Swale, 2 votes left. Shayna. Last vote. Seventh person voted out of Survivor Maryland, New Beginnings. Shayna. That's 3 votes. That's enough tonight. Shayna, try to spoken. Here you go. Other way. So, you all made a decision, maybe for the short term, maybe for the long term. You hope there's a merge in the future. We'll see if it pans out. Ready to go? Go.
Yo, fuck Daniela. Oh my god, I knew it. As soon as we had this 4-person alliance, I was like, wow, like, I'm pretty sure about Taylor, but Daniela, I don't know. And then, she's a fucking backstabber. Bitch, oh my god. I mean, Swale, like, yeah, he was right. That was true. And then Dylan, he doesn't have to vote for me. Like, we have nothing but Daniela? What the fuck? Oh my god. And yeah, Survivor was fun. I wanted to make some friends, but fuck Daniela.
Next time on Survivor. After Suicide Squad breaks up, no alliance is safe.
So Danielle flipped, Shayna's gone, Suicide Squad is dead.
I don't know what her problem is, but it bothers me, and I don't really like it.
I really dislike Dylan. I Astaghfirullah, I also called him a devil.